children's are at my school. I told her that I think she couldn't possibly know how important trends can be. She said that clothes were just as important when she was in middle school. Then I said that I understand how she probably always tried her best to make a good impression on Fred and Wilma and Barney and all the whole gang down to Tarbet. But times had changed. And that's just part of the reason I'm here in my room way ahead of schedule for the evening. Here's the exchange that followed. My mom is old as a caveman joke. Just how do you think that makes me feel? Mom asked. Stupid, I guess. Most dangerous things on earth. Bear that can burp up hand grenades. Giant shark with little sharks for teeth. My mom when you're trying to make her English. Turns out that mom had a different answer in mind, and I'll have a little time to figure out what that is since I'm here in my bedroom for 5 hours earlier than usual. I also think Dad sitting there trying not to laugh might have made things worse. You could always tell when Dad is trying not to laugh. Sometimes diaries can be so much easier to talk to than Mom's. I can't picture Mom letting me write in her face, and I imagine sliding a bookmark in somewhere would could result in a major wrestling match. Monday the 2nd. Dear Dumb Diary. Angeline is back to her old tricks, Dumb Diary. Yeah, sure, for a long time everything was fine between us. Nearly 4 whole days, except two of those days were weekends during which I did not see her. But then today in science class, while I was talking to Hudson Rivers, the cutest guy in my grade, she performed an act of utter beauty, and she distracted him. Actually, I hadn't started to talk to him yet, but I was going to, and she should have known that when she whipped out her gorgeousness and waved it all over the place. It's true, I may not be fully qualified to talk to Hudson Rivers. Maybe he is just too slightly cute for me. I'm right on the edge of adorable, but I'm really, really, really lucky, and if I keep my fingers crossed, he can become mildly disfigured. Then we'd be on the same level, and I want to make sure I'm ready should that blessed maiming occur. Here is Hudson River getting trampled to match Jamie's level of adorableness. Do you guys prefer up-close whispers or far-away whispers? I love up-close. Close. Okay, back to the story. And besides, Angeline is that mega popular category where she could probably go and work her wicked charms against boys like Chip, who is number 1 cutest boy in the school. So why does she always have to perform acts of beauty around Hudson? Chip, like Madonna and Cher and Moses, only goes by his first name. I'm not sure anybody knows what his last name is. Other old neighbors, Pink, Tarzan, and the science of boyology. Local specimen. Chip is number 1 on the cuteness ranking. Hudson River is number 8. Roscoe, which is Chip's dog, is number 19. Mike Benesetti is almost last. And that one other kid is dead last. I'm sure of it. Isabella is a kind of an expert on the popularity, or so she says. I know Isabella belongs in a cage, but she is my best friend. So one does what one must. I looked everywhere before I finally found my magazines. Get this, they were in my parents' room. Looked like my mom had been flipping through them. I wonder if she's planning to do some sort of makeover on herself. An excellent mom makeover. I heard about this girl whose mom had a makeover done on herself, and it was so good. Afterwards, the mom looked younger and hotter than the daughter, which made her feel so guilty that she decided to get the makeover undone. But when the cosmetologist tried to undo what had been done, they said she had absorbed the makeover and she was permanently affected with hotness. So her daughter came down with a form of embarrassment that has to be treated by doctors. Honestly, I'm not terribly worried about mom having a makeover. She can hardly make over her bed. Mom makes a bed. Mom makes a hot dog the wrong way. The wrong way. Shaking my head, Mom. Dear Dumb Diary, here are what some people think are the worst things about my school. When the bus driver dresses up for Halloween, the unmistakable tangy flavor of horse organs and the cafeteria meat. When the teachers try talking cool, yo dogs, who's ready for some straight algebreasal? But they're wrong. The worst thing about my school is my science class. I like the idea of science. I mean, it comforts me to know that Angeline's guts are no more glorious or appealing than the stuff you'd find in a porcupine. Porcupine guts, pretty girl guts, you decide. I hate, like, this is the kind of stuff that you can burn through this junk when you mix this with that or whatever, it will explode. Science just doesn't seem to have too much to do with what I'm trying to accomplish in my life right now, which is mainly the avoidance of science. Are they even sure they want me in science class? Bella and I sometimes exchange scientific observations on Hudson. Specimen shoes come at a rate of 32 jumps per hour. Specimen's right eye is 8% cuter than the left eye. Specimen becomes mildly creepy